Hey guys, we are back with another Soul X Cloud video, and we are going over Bucky, Winter Soldier. This character seems like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, over the course of this playtest, I'm going to be working the next couple of days. I probably won't be able to actually play him in a proper game, just because everyone's trying him out. I was lucky enough to get Cap in one game so far. The other games, I usually have to fill either Magic or a healer. Everyone's playing Cap and Bucky, so unfortunately, I can't get him. I might put out an AI game with this. I probably will, because that's really the only thing I can get. I don't have time to like queue the entire day trying to get Bucky just once. And even if I did, it'd probably be a team of full DPS. So, but we're gonna go over his abilities real quick, and then we are going to just kind of showcase the character. So he has basically has 3 different damage abilities, and then he has his ultimate, which is one of those resetting ultimates, and we'll go over each one here in a moment. But his passive, it says Rust turns reloads automatically while the bionic arm is in action, granting the Winter Soldier bonus health. So this isn't the only thing that grants him bonus health though. So it's rostered whatever, reloads automatically while the bionic arm is in action. I don't know what they mean by when it's in action. Not really sure, so I'm guessing it's when you shoot.
Nothing personal. Here they come.
It's whenever you use an ability. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So it's literally whenever you use any of your abilities, because I feel like one of the abilities, whatever. So the uppercut also counts. Literally any of his abilities reload, so you want to just kind of combo that into it. You basically have 8 bullets. I can't do math. But anyways, let's talk about how he works. So you saw his abilities right there. I just had to go over it. I really didn't play this character, so I'm just kind of like reading off his abilities basically. But I'm going to talk about generally how I believe he's supposed to be played. Each ability will give him a shield. So he gets a total of 160 shields. It doesn't last for that long, but it is just an extra layer of survivability. And the reason is because this character is not a good long range or even really mid-range DPS. This is a DPS mid-range, so like even if I were to use my abilities, right, it's just going to take a while for these abilities to travel. He seems more like one of those characters that are going to shoot a shield / tank until he has an available opening to get in, and then he's going to spam all those abilities. Now, he has a lot of reliance on his ultimate, which we'll show in a second. So let's go over his abilities. He has 2 shots, and then he has a reload. Using any of the 3 abilities that you have here, we'll reload them. They're on decently long cooldowns. His shortest cooldown is going to be his one ability, which is called Tainted Voltage. So it's just going to be a slow, basically. It's a little bit of damage. It's not that much damage. It's a good chunk. It's probably not worse. It's probably worse than shooting, though. It's really only used if you want to slow somebody or to reload. So they kind of want him to be more of a combo-based character, which is a lot of fun. This character seems like a lot of fun to actually use. The only thing I dislike about this character is going to be this ability, which is his grab. You can charge it up. You can cancel it. I don't know, actually. I wonder if canceling it does reloads it. I want to test that. Okay, so you can have 1 bullet and reload 2. So yeah, you can cancel you can just shoot instead and just have the reload. So that's actually a good way to play, because throwing it out sometimes doesn't feel good. I guess you could just try to tap it. So you shoot twice, tap, but then it feels like a long time to get it back out. So being able to cancel it with a shot feels much better. So you can like actually, it's like, oh, you're not going to be able to grab them, and you know you're not going to grab them. You just shoot instead. Right, it's just a good way to reload. So that's a tech I just learned. Again, I'm literally checking out the character in depth for the first time. I kind of messed around with him in training mode a little bit, but I didn't like know the intricacies of him, so I apologize for this unscripted. I wish I could play him in a game to actually really test him in combat, but it's going to be an AI game, unfortunately. So anyways, it's a grab. All it does is literally hook people in. It has no other special property outside of just having you reload. I don't really know why you'd ever want to drag someone towards you outside of a tank. Like, even then, you're probably going to die. So I think it's supposed to be followed up with an uppercut. So you grab, and then you're supposed to uppercut, and then back up and just shoot. Granted, they can move when they're getting knocked up generally, unless they changed it. I haven't been able to test it, unfortunately. With Magic, it doesn't look like it's changed. So unfortunately, it still seems like they need to change that. Again, I will never stop with characters who have to play a close range or melee range. There needs to be, I will keep saying every video, backpedal penalty and CC changes. So backpedal penalty is huge. And then also CC changes in general. You shouldn't be able to back up and shoot like this and be at full speed. And then when you knock someone up, it should literally just be a knock-up. Anyways, that's his 3rd ability, by the way, the fist knock-up. It just literally does that. And again, all these abilities give you a shield. This one's a slow. This one, the fist is a knock up, and this one is a grab. He has 3 CC abilities. All of them reload your ammo. Now, he also has his ultimate, which is crack and impact. So he basically applies a mark specifically to them, and it allows you to execute at low H percentage. So you jump in the air, and you can aim in a certain direction. If you tap, you land directly there. And if you let it play out, if you kill them, it resets. Just want to say that. So if you let it play out, I believe he lands, and you just do it under you. So that's kind of how it works. But basically, this character is very, like, you have to get used to pressing all of his buttons at certain times. And you probably don't want to just, like, use the uppercut, but you basically get 8 shots, and then you also get this. So you probably want to do this, right? And then just use his ultimate. So the thing about his ultimate, I will say, go this thing real quick. So if you notice I killed him, look at the ultimate. If I use it again, it's still charging up. Like, you still charge up the ultimate to a decent degree. It's not at full charge. It's not like getting charged up like normal though. But if I let it sit, it's a certain time before it expires. It's like a 5 or 6 second window, and you'll see here in a moment. See? Shut down. So you want to just spam your ultimate after you kill someone once. It won't stay forever. It's not just like an instant refresh. It's a temporary refresh. So this ultimate obviously stays forever, right? You can kill as many people as you want with whatever abilities. And then you ult. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's basically how you want to play him. And the ult also resets the ammo, which is really cool. So you can shoot 2 shots and then ult. So you're going into a target, you want to be like, oh, dead, right? And then you have your ammo still, so you can do. He's just a lot of fun. Now, you're not going to be rapidly killing people, especially through healing, but his burst is pretty high. If you can hit the 2 shots and instantly just press ult, which you can do really fast. This is going to be one of those characters that, like, the faster you can react, the better he's going to be. I fucked up. So yeah, like, he's just kind of like a really, like, frag heavy character. Unfortunately though, it seems long range isn't a good thing for him. So he's gonna be more of like not a Reaper character, because his range is mid-range, especially if you headshot. But you're not gonna hit consistent headshots when everyone's moving like this in your screen. Like, you're not gonna be like, oh, headshot, right? I can't even shoot a standing still target basically, but I suck at shooting, so. But like, you're just not going to hit headshots on characters that just have small hitboxes and stuff like that. I always just test with body shots, but it takes 5 shots from up close. So you are an ability-based character, kind of. Like, you have to use your abilities to get full value out of this character. Specifically, his ult is a very big reliance. You don't really have to use his ult to be good, because you have so much damage and so much CC. But obviously, using certain abilities will reset your shots. So yeah, this character, a lot of fun. Just a lot, like, nothing really crazy. Oh, also, you can go in the air with this fist a little bit if you need to get some distance. Probably wouldn't do that, but if you need to get out of a situation and you're getting attacked, jumping up and doing that is kind of an option. I kind of wish there was a way to make his grapple, like, you know, pull him somewhere, but I don't want every character having insane mobility, so. I feel like his character should have like a role or something too, but I guess he's not Star-Lord. He's a lot of fun the way he is though. I think he's going to be a great DPS. I just think there's not going to really be a reason to play him over Hela until they nerf Hela. It's just going to be like, why ever play Bucky, you know? But he's a lot of fun. I'm excited to try him out, and when the game comes out, or when there's another beta. But at the moment, I'm not going to be able to play him consistently, so unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Obviously, I'm looking more forward to like melee DPS, like Psylocke. Hopefully, is melee. Wolverine's probably going to be. He has to be a melee tank, right? I'm excited for those kind of characters, but this is probably going to be one of my top range characters. Bucky, Namor so far is pure range. They're probably my favorite. I really enjoy Storm and Iron Man as well, but they're not going to be like my number ones. But these 2 characters for me are kind of like my range go-tos. And this character kind of operates more of a close range shooter. So, right? You want to make sure you confirm all your abilities, and you want to have the uppercut potential. So, like I said, the character is definitely going to be played like just stay behind your tank right next to him and just shoot by him and pray that no one can headshot you and kill you. No one really has a one-shot, I think, just by shooting, and you can get healed through Hela shots even with headshots, so you should be good to go there. So you can play him pretty like frontline. Like, there's no Widow in the game yet, which is super nice. Hopefully Hawkeye's not going to be that. So as long as no one can one-shot you, this character is actually probably going to see a lot of play. He has a lot of burst potential, like I said. just like constantly shooting. I think against tanks, he's going to be really good at bursting down tanks because he's going to be much easier to not only hit his abilities, but also just getting the resets and then shooting the tank. And then also because he has an execute, which means if he hits a tank, you can execute them when they're like getting lower. So yeah, anyways, like I said, this character I think is going to be really good. Also, if your teammates can get the execute, you don't have to get the kill. So if you want to, if you know that, when he ults and gets that mark, you don't actually have to get them that low. If they get that low for any reason at all, so if your teammates kill them, basically, you, I think, get the kill because it's an execute, but you don't have to be the one to do it, and your ult still will reset. So kind of broken a little bit in my opinion, especially on squishy, because anyone can get them into that threshold and they're just dead. But at the same time, I think it's just a really cool mechanic. So I'm excited to kind of see this in like an actual game and an everyday play whenever the game comes out or whenever there's another beta. Very excited to touch this character. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna let some gameplay roll. I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Hopefully, I know it was discombobulated, but I explained this character well. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.
I'll do what's needed to win this, even if it does mean taking out former allies.
Those guys are...
Get in there! You're up! Not today! Someone scratch my back!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
One down. That's how it's done.
Double KO. That's 3.
That's me.
Shields are more Steve's thing.
Enemy in front of us. I'll patch you up.
Armed and dangerous! Again!
The wizard is down.
We are undefeatable. Keep going.
Hey, Daddy! Enjoy the amplifier!
We triumph.
Honestly, I wanted to do that for right?
Double KO.
You thought I was gone for good?
Bring on the
The area's
chaos!
almost yours. Limbo stands with you.
You're welcome!
I unleash the Vishanti's power! Your powers are mine!
That fucking hurt! Get in there!
Them out.
Not today.
You'll have to keep fighting until you're winner.
Maximum pulse!
I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The legend himself, the Jade Giant, the taciturn terror.
Taciturn terror.
You're a man of few words, aren't you?
Here's 3. You're not funny.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Must be one big spider.
Enemy in front of us.
Get in there.
Limbo stand with you!
You're welcome.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
By the eye of Agamotto!
About time I got a shield.
Surely he'll be back.
The mission area is yours.
That's right. Everything is mine.
Nothing personal.
Double KO!
Here they come.
Behind us. So I still want you.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. We are undefeatable!
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Not so fast! Your playtime's over!
Glory is almost yours!
Incoming! Stick around! I am no longer in control! Armed and dangerous! Maximum pulse!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I unleash the Vishanti's power!